let me show you all camera settings available on Google Pixel 10 Pro. So let's go to the camera app. We're gonna tap on the setting icon in the bottom left corner in order to open the menu over here, and then tap on these three dots to open camera settings. And the first option that we have is save location, so we can save the information where a photo is taken or where the video is recorded. We also have the camera sounds option, so we can easily mute, for example, the shutter sound or the sound that the phone makes when you capture a photo. We also have device storage, which has an option to save the storage space. So we have storage saver, and the storage saver will change settings that use large amounts of storage. This may reduce image or video quality. You have to keep that in mind. And we can also turn off when storage is available. So if you have at least 1 GB of free storage, you can simply not use this option. Now, besides that, we have camera scan suggestions, which allows you to scan QR codes and scan documents in the photo mode. There's also model download option, where we have the progress zoom, which can be deleted for some reason. We can uninstall this option. Now, over here we have the framing hints option, so we can receive on-screen tips and tools like levelers and focus tips. We have grids, so if you want to use grid lines, you can enable them over here. We can toggle the mirror effect for the front camera. We have guided frame, which is especially useful for people with blindness or low vision. And this helps frame and automatically takes photos. I mean, this option, of course. We can tap on see tutorial in order to find out more about this feature. There is also the camera coach, which can be toggled over here by tapping on the switcher. We have quick access control, so you can access white balance, brightness, and shadows by tapping on the camera preview. So you have sliders and you can adjust these parameters quite easily. Besides that, we have the function of the volume buttons. So you can choose volume buttons to, for example, take a photo, to zoom in or zoom out, or to adjust the volume, or we can completely remove the functionality of these buttons in the camera. We have palm timer, so you can show your hand to the camera in order to start the timer like this. And over here we also have some additional photo options like rich color in photos, ultra HDR, automatic best take, and social media depth features. Besides that, we have frequent faces, so the phone can actually recognize faces that you take pictures a lot of. And we have astrophotography settings, where we can enable the time-lapse for astrophotography and animation as well. Then we have video settings, such as video stabilization, audio zoom, video format, where we have HEVC, AVC, and AV1. And there is also the FPS optimization, that allows the phone to reduce from 60 to 30 FPS when necessary. Then we also have the timer light, the warning about dirty lenses, and underwater photography and video, so the underwater mode, which can be toggled over here. And that is essentially it in the camera settings. Of course, each camera mode has additional settings that we can find by tapping on this setting icon in the bottom left corner. So for example, over here we can enable the night sight or the camera flash. We also have the top shot in motion photo. We have a timer macro photo focus, so we can enable the macro camera over here. The aspect ratio, and in pro section we can adjust the resolution, increase it to 50 megapixels. We can also use raw photos, use raw format to take raw photos, and lens selection, so we can manually select lenses over here. We can also tap on these question marks in order to find more information about each option. And this is just the photo mode, so some features in the photo will not be available. So for example, if we go, let's say, to long exposure, then over here we have just a couple of options, as you can see over here. And of course, we also have the video mode, which also has certain features like the flash, of course, video boost. We can change the resolution over here. We can use different frame rate, the HDR, 10-bit HDR. We also have the macro focus as well. And in more, we can find video stabilization, which can be set to locked, standard, and active, and speech enhancement over here. And that is pretty much it. Thanks for watching, leave a like, and subscribe.